Hi, my name is Balaparanj and welcome to this screencast on how to develop Rails plugins part 5. So I'll walk you through the uh, process of creating Rails plugins. So let's get started. I'm going to name this new projects. Let's say Rails minus T. Let's say it's going to be acts as Bugs Bunny plugin. So I'm going to create a new Rails project. Now I'm going to use script generate plugin. Plugin name is acts as Bugs Bunny. As we saw in the previous screencast, this will generate all the files that we need. So there it is. Now let's open it up. Let's go to vendor plugins and the lib directory. We have this acts as Bugs Bunny. Let's make it really simple. I will be having a module acts as Bugs Bunny. It has this self-start included, which we have already seen in previous screencasts. Extend with the class methods. Then we have a module named as class methods, and then we'll have a method called acts as Bugs Bunny. We'll just print out what's up doc. And that's it. Now in the init.rb, we need to specify that we want this module to be included in the active record. So this is how we'll mix it in to the active record base class. Okay. Now let's create some models so we can play with it in the script console. Let's create user. Name is of type string. By adding that line to the init.rb file, we provide the access bunny method to the models, and it'll create a couple of models and see how it works. We'll also create another model. Let's say product. Class methods module contains methods that will be added to the active record base class. We can call acts as Bugs Bunny in the models. Let's create the database. Since that method is added to the active record base class, it's available to all its subclasses. Let's now do a recdb migrate to create all the tables, products and users. So we have a macro style method, access Bugs Bunny. It's very similar to has many, belongs to, and all those Rails active record methods in active record. So we have the tables ready. Let's go to script console and start playing with it and see how it works. So this macro style method defined inside of this class method, and the included class method of module is then used to extend the target class and mix in the class method. Okay, now let's see. Let's create an instance. Now the user, we don't have any declaration saying access Bugs Bunny. Let's go to user. See, we don't have anything here, and we don't have anything for product also. We don't have any declaration. Okay, now let's say, can we say user dot acts as Bugs Bunny? There it is. It says what's up doc. And let's say the same thing for product. Product also knows how to say what's up doc. It knows how to behave like access Bugs Bunny. But that's not really what we want to do. See, the user and the product don't have any declaration, but still that method is available. Since we are mixed in this module, access Bugs Bunny, it's available for all active record classes, and that's why this class method is available to all active records. So how do we restrict it to only those active record subclasses which actually declare access Bugs Bunny in the class? Just like Rails does, not every model will have a belongs to or a has and belongs to many. Its behavior is only specified for those models where it is relevant, right? So that's one thing. You want the declaration to happen only for those classes where it makes sense. The user class, if for product, if it cannot act as Bugs Bunny, if it doesn't make sense, we should not have it. So how do we do that? Now that's where we are going to see the structure of all plugins, how to make this thing happen. So we need to modify the access bunny.rb. In this case, what we are going to do is we have the self.included base. That's fine. And let's declare, let's get rid of it. Let's now declare another module called behavior. Here we'll have another method, self.included, and we're going to extend class methods, and you'll say base, sorry, this should be base, okay, base dot extend class methods. Now we'll have a module called class methods. These are all methods here inside of this thing. Whatever we define is going to be class methods, okay? Just prints hi. we'll close the behavior module. Okay, this behavior is itself this whole module. Inside the module, we have self.included base. Okay, methods to be added to classes which contain access Bugs Bunny. So anybody who has access Bunny will have the ability to call this class method. It will be a hello will be a class method on the active record models where you have the declaration access Bugs Bunny. We'll see that in action. Okay. Now we will also have, since we have this which is extending class methods, that class methods would be here. Okay. So this is different. Even though the name is the same, it's different. This would actually is where some magic is going to happen that would only allow the models which have the declaration have that behavior. Okay. Now here we're going to declare access Bugs Bunny, and we will include acts as Bugs Bunny behavior module into our target class. Okay, methods to be added to active record base itself. Okay, we'll go in here. So we are including this module when only to those guys who actually use our class method access Bugs Bunny. If they don't call the access Bugs Bunny, this behavior module does not get included. Okay, so that's how we achieve that effect. Now we'll see that in action. Let's go to the script console. I need to quit and reload this so that it picks up the latest changes we made in the access bunny.rb. Okay, now we have product. Let's call, can we call the hello class method? There is none. Okay, user.hello, there is none. It's not available. So how do you make it available? Let's try user can acts as Bugs Bunny. Okay, product does not have the access Bugs Bunny declaration. Let's quit out of this and go back to the console again, and we'll see what the difference is. Okay, now when you do a product dot hello, the method doesn't exist. User dot hello class method, there it is, hi. It gets mixed in only for the guy which actually has the declaration. Now I want to show you one more quick thing which is really cool, and I think you should know that also. So now we know how to include the class methods only for the active record models which have that declaration. Now, how would you go and have an instance method? Okay, uh, before I do that, let me show you. So let's say I create a p.product.new. If I do p.hello, no, hello is a class method. You can't do that. Same thing, user.new, u.hello. You cannot do that. Okay. What if I really want to do something if I want the instance method instead of class method? It doesn't make sense to have class methods in all scenarios. Sometimes you need an instance method. So declare that instance method here, and put your what's up doc here. Okay, let's quit out of this. And let's invoke this instance method and see how it works. Remember we have that declaration only in the user object, not in the product model. Okay, let's create a new user object. U.greet. What's up doc? It knows to greet. Now if you create a product, does it know how to greet? No, it doesn't. So that's how we can have instance method and class methods. This is very simple, and it focuses on the structure that you need to have to develop plugins. The methods may not do much, but the focus is on the mechanics of how this all is extend and modules and class methods, how during runtime it gets included in the base class. So this is one way to do it. If you see some of the plugins, instance methods have its own module, and these methods would just go in there. Okay, that's all for this screencast, and I hope you enjoy this, and see you next time. And if you enjoy this, please recommend me on working with Rails. Thank you.